We're going to see how easy it is to do roles-based provisioning with iTeam. We're going to log in as an iTeam manager into the console, and we're going to do all the steps that are required for this. Very simple. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to go into manage roles, and we're going to create a role. Let's say that we call this role special admin. So that's the name. It's going to be a static role, not a dynamic one. We're going to make it a business role. As an owner, we can specify. Notice that in iTeam the roles are not only hierarchical in nature, which is very nice, but also you can specify a role being the owner of another role. But in this case, we're going to specify a user. We're going to make Mr. Powers be the owner of this particular role, and by such he's going to be the default workflow is going to ask him for approval when anyone gets added to this role. We're going to enable access for this role, and we're going to show it, to advertise to people to get the role. And that's all we need to do. We click finish, and the role has been created. Now we need to create a provisioning policy associated that to the role. So we go into manage provisioning policies. We're going to create a provisioning policy. Let's call it a name admin, for lack of a better name. And we're going to take all the defaults in here. In the members, we're going to say here, and this is how we make the match with the role, we're going to say it's going to be attached to the role that we created, special admin. So whoever gets given this role is going to have this policy applied. Now on the entitlement, what is it that this policy will get you? So what we are going to do is we're going to click here on create. We're going to say this is automatic, meaning that when anyone, not only that anyone that can be given that position based on the role, but also when the people get the role, automatically get that services. This is not for all services, but we're going to select a specific service. Which service are we going to select? Let's say that we're going to select this one, the BO LDAP. Okay, so we select that one, and we're taking the default workflow. We could specify a different workflow, so now it's going to be the role owner, the one that needs to approve it. We click OK. We submit that immediately. We look the request, and voila, that's all we need to do from an administration standpoint. So now let's go as using the self-help interface, the easy to use interface. Let's go in as for example Judy Hill, password, and when we look for request access, because we decided to advertise the role, that special admin role is now advertised for this particular person, and she select become a member of that role. Well, we're going to see that her request is going to remain in process, and Eric Powers is going to get an email indicating that he needs to approve. You see, we see the email here. He needs to approve that role. So let's open here, and let's use IE now to open another self-help console for Eric Powers. And he, as we're accustomed to see, has in the action needed approve rule name. He needs to approve these, and it's going to be all logged, and he can put the comments in here that would show in the reports and the logs. We're not going to put anyone right now. So this is approved. He can log off, and Judy got her account, her access, and if we see what accesses does she has, she had access to that special role. And what does that gives her? Well, we go into the accounts that she have access to. He got access now to that BO LDAP. It's that easy.